Alrighty, Yowie Chaser from YSA, Yowie Sightings Australia. Today we have a sighting from Kenilworth in Queensland. Now, if you haven't joined Facebook group Yowie Sightings Australia, I suggest you go over there and join this group. And also, if you haven't not subscribed to Yowie Sightings Australia YouTube channel, I suggest you go do that as well. Alright, so we're at Kenilworth today. So this is a big story I've got to read out. So yeah, we've had there's plenty of sightings from around here. Look, I just seen Jimna before. Where did I see Jimna? I didn't even realise. Oh yeah, Jimna's here. So there's Jimna. Here's Kenilworth, and in here is this place. All through here, there's always Yowie sightings all the time coming through here. There's a couple at Mullaney. Mapleton's another good place. The bush around here. Montville. I can't remember if we've had any there. There's some out this way towards Gympie, Nambour, Whittier. There's Mullaney. So yeah, all around here. Plenty of Yowie signs in this area. But anyway, this one today's from Kenilworth. Oh mate, worked on a farm. Anyway, we'll get into the story. So it's Yowie sighting Kenilworth, Queensland, number 1480. So it starts off, "Hi Brad, I saw your ad for Yowie Sightings Australia, and you were asking members to send in their Yowie sighting. You asked people to send in their story in 500 words or less. No, not less, just 500 words or more of their Yowie signs, year, month, time of day, where it was, story. One could." So anyway, hang on, we've got to. He's read out everything. This fella. He's just saying he never got to anywhere near 500, so he had to stop and start. Let's get in it. Okay, here we go. So I was share farming on a dairy farm in Kenilworth. It was June 1978. I was on horseback early one morning about 4 a.m. I was rounding up the dairy cows and getting them from the night paddock down to the milking shed. The night paddock was right up the back of the 200 plus acre farm, almost on the back boundary which backed on to a forestry. So I herded up the main cows, but as usual there was always a few stragglers, which I then had to go back up and find them and bring them down for milking. At 4 a.m. it was still quite dark. The sun wouldn't appear for at least another hour and a half. So I was back out there, not just looking for these animals, but listening for them. Usually, more often than not, this was the best way to find them. I had rounded up 8 of the 11 cows that were hiding, and all of a sudden I saw movement in the forestry, probably only about 15 meters into the forestry, and only about 40 meters from where Wesper stood frozen. Honestly, she stood there for what seemed like an eternity, but actual fact was probably only 10 seconds. Then I really focused at what I was hearing and seeing in the partial moonlight. This beast stood 8 to 9 feet tall, was very dark in posture, so it was quite easy to visualize the silhouette of this beast. It stood there just piercing my ride before turning itself side on, as to say, I'm about to return deep into the forest where you cannot see me anymore. But it was too late. Not only did Casper eyes have a stronghold on this beast, but I did, and I can tell you, so did the missing 3 other cows. Cows almost never ever run. They like to doodle their way to the milking shed. But all of a sudden, this beast took 3 to 4 leaping bounds and was lost in the forest like a ship lost in the fog on a cold and damp, swelling tide to become a myth or a legend once again. And that was and with that, Casper took off to the milking shed. The rest of the cows met us at the milking shed, and I reckon Casper could have won the Melbourne Cup that morning. So yes, this, so yes, the Yowie was real. Thanks for that. He's also got a UFO story that happened to him. Well, we might even tell that. I haven't really got any UFO stories, so we might even tell that story because I got a mate. We went fishing. He's got a UFO story that happened to him out in Moreton Bay when he was camped on the beach. We'll get into that story next. We might do it next. All right, let's go. Let's go and have a look at some things. All right, so this one here, guys. How come it says it's got no views? That's weird. It has got views, but why is it saying it don't? Anyway, so this is in a even this is over in Newbeth Greenbank, which is at the back of Jimboomba. There's probably 10 reports in there of people's chickens going missing. Okay, so I'm trying to find out addresses. All I've got is backed on the bushland near a creek because we know yowies shoot up and down that area. Before we do, let's go and have a look at the map. Hang on. All right, so this is the area around here somewhere. This is all new birth. So there's a few little creeks and whatever around here. But here's the thing. These Redbank Plains, here's Ripley. This clan, I reckon this clan or group, whatever you want to call them, go all the way up to the Amberley Air Base. That's where they've been seen, this same group. They've seen all the way out to here and all the way down, not Coralbin, but just past Bow Desert in here and all the way back up. Now, I also believe, where's Jimboomba? So there's Flagstone. Just in here, not long ago, I got a report from a fella, and he was saying that there's yowies in here. Now, at the same time, we're getting reports of deer in here. Alright, so maybe the deer have gone. Maybe these are the same yowies now that have moved up into here. That's what I'm thinking. So this clan here, I call this clan here the Deebing Heights clan, because they've been seen at Deebing Heights, they've been seen at Redbank Plains, they've been seen at Warralong Dam. A guy was pigging here with his dogs. He had 4 dogs, I think. 3 dogs. He had trackers on them. He could hear them. Yeah, they were going off. Then when he heard them all go quiet, but then when he caught up with them, he found them all with their necks broken. This same area is the same area up here further where Russell, Ripley, Redbank Plains. In here's also where the police dog went missing. Never to be found. That's after they sent out, thermal imaging, the police helicopter thermal imaging, SES, whatever they are. Thousands of people searched for over a month for that dog, and they never found one sign of that dog. But a police dog with a 20-foot cord cannot disappear without help. Impossible. Alright, so that's that. I think the yowies are taking the chickens. There was one person reported 18 chickens gone in one go. Alright, this one here was old mate. This was down Jarvis Bay area, where he was New Sussex Inlet, had a rock thrown at him. This one here, if you don't know, this is the hunters. They used to go to a place called the Stickland Track. It's funny, they call it a yowie. I'm firm, okay. It does look like a yowie, guys, but did they catch a yowie? Maybe they didn't catch a yowie. Maybe it was a military person, considering military people training there all the time. And I just wanna, if you go watch their video, if you have a look where they find the sticks in the ground, guess what's happening? It's raining. This is what I've been trying to tell people. These sticks fall in the ground out of trees. They're dead sticks, and they fall in the ground when it's raining. Now, most people don't go looking for yowies when it's raining, but on this particular day when they are finding sticks in the ground, it was raining, and if there's a little bit of wind, it actually spears the sticks in the ground. I've seen it happen. Yowies do not put sticks in the ground. Simple. Okay? It's crazy. It's just a coincidence, guys, alright? Now, if you don't see them doing it, you can't say they did it. That's the problem we have. So a proper researcher would not be saying that yowies do that unless they actually seen them do it. You have to do your research. If you ain't doing research properly, you can't call yourself a researcher. Anyway, we'll end that there. This is Bell Bird. You know about Bird Bell. That's where there was another yowie seen there about 4 weeks ago. And this is where another yowie was seen 4 weeks ago as well. Now has a sign up saying, firearms in use. Please do not go in there. So at Bellbird, they probably can't put that up in that park because it's the spot where the yowie is sort of not where the main park is. It's sort of out a bit from the main park. People still use that park. They ride mountain bikes and to use that track. But yeah, anyway, that's all we got. All right. Got any sightings, guys? Send them in. See you on the next one. All the descriptions, how to contact me, will be in the video. See you guys.